Alright, we're back. Weird. I was just having a great time on my own. Okay. Well, thank you for having my back there, Wolf. Appreciate that immensely. Maybe when I went to clip something, I accidentally pressed the stream button. Possible. Always swap that. Okay. Well, the stream must go on. And by go on, I mean start. Ciao! Wolf! I'm back. I literally don't know what happened. My only suspicion is that I accidentally hit, instead of the clip button, I hit the stream stop button, which is just below it. I might have to move that. In fact, I will do that now before I forget, so we don't have another snafu. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was far too long. Okay, well, we swapped that around. Yeah, awesome. Awesome to the max. Very cool. I don't even think I pressed that button. I don't know. Maybe it was something else. Oh, that's really cool, because then I was pressing the clip button and nothing was happening. Oh well. Yeah, because it's Discord has a streaming mode where all the notifications are muted. I'll need to somehow set up a way to see if I'm live. Well, how's your week been then, Wolf? Going better than my week so far? Maybe when I know that I didn't... maybe it's because... maybe that's what happened. So what happened, perhaps, is on my stream deck, I've got a button that mutes the microphone. Which is why sometimes you'll see me talking, bouncing around on screen. But I hear nothing because I've kept it muted by accident. And I thought I pressed the unmute button when I switched scenes. But maybe what I did is I pressed the stop stream button, which is next to it, by accident. Alright, well, thank you for being a loyal viewer, Wolf, and I do very much appreciate you raising the alarm, despite my best efforts not to see it. I'm doing alright. I am just really kind of counting down the weeks till my 3 weeks off. I'm hoping to do some sort of kind of... I mean, I'll couch this. I'm hoping to... because I haven't really figured it out and I don't know what it would look like or whatever. But I'm hoping to do some sort of celebration streamathon thing during that time period, because it has been a year since I started streaming. Well, more than a year at this point. It was a year in June, but I forgot. the dream would be to do something to kind of celebrate that. And I don't know quite what that would be. I've got an idea to try and do something with the community. Because like you and Shadow, for example, both have Horizon 5. Maybe doing something on there, perhaps. As well as possibly other things. Oh, I rescued that delightfully. Okay, second last lap. Get wrecked, idiot. Look at you having to change gears instead of just sitting in third like a boss. Maybe what I'll do as well... I really do appreciate you attempting to save my butt. Let's put that more in the middle so I can see it a bit better. And we're still on 2. I'm just going to keep trying to do things to make sure this doesn't happen again, ideally. So I've got an icon that shows that I'm live. I just want to see if I can make it more obvious that I'm live or not. Like a green? Green would be nice. Do we have a green in here, Stream Deck? I've got a lot of gradients. We'll go green. Can we do it differently? Can we go green and red? Come on, where's red? It's in here somewhere. So many gradients, jeez. Give me a flat color, guys. Okay. Now it should more obviously indicate whether I'm live or not. Ah, damn. What a mess. What a stream. Well, 2 streams now at this point. For some reason, the Twitch ad manager's just busted in the process of all this, which might be a good thing. For y'all, might mean that we don't have any ads somehow. Gee, such anger in the background, guys. I probably shouldn't have changed the gear ratio. Concrete bag's going to be really fun. I'm almost certainly going to run into those at least once. Ooh, don't do it now. At least get 1 lap into the race relatively clean. Longer gear ratio would have been so choice, and I really could have just sat in third. Okay, we crashed that full out. Oof. Just like pile drove that full into the wall. Ow. Ow. Yes, I know I'm going the wrong way again. Well, I'm glad you at least got a eureka moment out of it. It wasn't a complete bust. Oh my goodness, that guy died. Ow. Like, legitimately, that guy's dead. I would never in a million years participate in this event. This would just be like the chances of you making it out alive is not great. Oh yeah, you get to do the question now that I restarted the stream like an idiot. The reason I asked that question is because on the way home from Bible study, I was listening to a talk about that on the radio. About how it's kind of like genetically coded, but they haven't identified the gene for it yet. And it just got me thinking, I'm curious what handedness, what the chat's dominant hand is. Apparently. And it's not learned. Like, when you give a baby a spoon or whatever, they will actively put it into their preferred hand. Be that left or right. So it's not like just because you give a kid a spoon in their left hand, for example, like try and make them left-handed, they will become left-handed. There seems to be an innate like-ness to their left or right-handedness. Yeah, you'd think, right? But I guess there are quite a few things that they just haven't figured out. Like, we've mapped the entire genome for humanity as far as I know, or pretty close to it. But I guess we just don't know what all the different bits and bobs do. And that got me thinking as well. It's a question I've had for a little while about dominant hands, as to whether animals have dominant hands. Like, does a cat or a dog have a preferred hand or preferred, like, paw, front or back paw to use? Or I guess a better comparison would be, does a monkey have a preferred left or right hand? Or is it just like a human thing? Prefer one side or the other? Because the other thing is, I'm a little bit of an anomaly because I'm right-handed, but I definitely prefer, like if I'm playing soccer or whatever, to kick with my left foot. I can kick with my right foot, but I definitely prefer to kick with my left. And normally, apparently, you're kind of one-sided. If you're right-handed, if you're right-handed, you're right-footed. Yes, I know. I need to move that. I actually forgot about that. Partly because I was just here on my own, I guess. I forgot about it. Let's fix that now. Okay. Okay. Jump into here. We can put you right in the middle. Well, at least we've evened up the score. That's a plus. Well done, us. Okay, come on, Matildas. Oh, this track is particularly bad. As you can see, there's only one roadway. So you come in on you come in on one road, and then you go back on that one road. Excuse me. So it's going to be a disaster. Let's leave that there, and hopefully we can just sit in third gear again. That was the dream. Yeah, it's going to be rough out here, guys. It's rough out here on the streets. There's going to be a lot of head-on collisions. Drift around the corner. Coming for you, 40-minute kebab. Ow. Oh my goodness. He got off very lightly for that. That was not a particularly terrible spin out either. Yes, so I think how that works is you'll need to go like hug wolf x1342. Hug shadow. So I don't know if you can hug yourself. There you go. You can. Yes, it is a... I believe you're saying, yes, it is a specific command. Well, it's a targeted command, that's the better word for it. So you can choose to hug a person in the chat. Yeah, that was particularly rough, even by your standards. Do I have a pat command? These are all commands that I've just kind of... I don't think I do. I think I've only got hug. I might have a boop. How did you get out there, sir? Get to the inside. That seems to be the safest place to be. He says as he drifts very much to the outside. Oh, thanks for the heads, Pat. That is the one thing I'm also definitely hoping to do during the... I mean, I say it all the damn time. But during the vacation, I'm definitely hoping to add in some more redems and commands. Hopefully make things a little bit more interactive for y'all. All the carcasses are on the inside now. It's unfair. like that you're working through the list. This is quite literally the first time these commands have ever been used. So I'm kind of excited that they are actually working. I'll admit I didn't make them myself. I got them from like a basic command pack. But it's still nice to see that they were imported correctly when I pressed the import button. Yeah. I remember putting them in there, but I'm also aware that very few people actually seem to look at that section, because they've basically been there for a year now. And I mean, I know they're a little bit basic, but still. Oh no. We're 20 seconds ahead of second place, by the way. So it's not that I didn't know they were in the It's Me section, or the, you know, stuff below the video player. It's more just that no one seems to have found them or cared. Oh my goodness. One crash and it's game over. Okay, let's try that again. This time we won't crash. But we can probably go down to shorter gear. Absolutely rip. I mean, we did get wrecked in Wreckfest, so I guess it does kind of check out. An absolute disaster. We've got 12 laps. Let's see what we can do. Run into the wall, that much is certain. Get our brakes damaged, the engine damaged, the front wheel damaged, critical damage. Okay, so maybe that wasn't the greatest display of racing prowess. I'll be the first to admit that. But this one, I think I very quickly left before it could die, but it was definitely on its deathbed. That way, I will go this way. Fourth gear, baby! I honestly don't know. I don't know if we've actually unlocked all of the cars. But the PI categories, or whatever you want to call them, like the letters, I think only go up to A. At least that's the highest I've encountered so far. So this is currently one of the fastest cars I have in my garage, I think. I think it's also because the actual courses are never particularly long. There's not really a particularly good spot to really stretch the old legs of the car. At least in the stock maps that come with the game. So I think it definitely rewards acceleration more than top speed for the most part. Don't go too far out into the splash zone. End up like that fool. Don't get too far in as well, actually. Just any rally game, or a rally game with a specific feature in it? Okay. Well, I mean, you've got the, what is it, the WRC rallies? I'd imagine they're pretty serious, given they're named after the World Rally Championship. And I think the dirt games are pretty serious, right? Well, outside of, like, the Gymkhana stuff. I remember back in the day playing the old Colin McRae rally games. I'll admit I really only played the demos of them here and there, but those were pretty serious. Yeah, with the whole medium turn left after ridge straight, which was, I mean, as I pointed out when we played the DLC, definitely one of my favorite features. The rally call out guy. But there did used to be quite a few rally games, I feel like. Like, I think Colin McRae, yeah, that's the right pronunciation. Rally was pretty much like a yearly franchise. I feel like, oh, I should have looked at the road. They had like a new one almost every year, like with a year after it. Colin McRae Rally 04, 06, etc, etc. That could have gone worse than it did. I find Rally really, like, I find it's almost like my preferred version of racing. Just because I've always liked sprint races for some reason more than circuit races. I can't tell you why that is. Maybe it's because the scenery is different each time. Also, it just takes so much more precision to do, in my opinion, a rally event. Because, you know, flying at hundreds of miles an hour through the Finnish forest or whatever, and just 1 degree left or right too much, and you're off a cliff or wrapped around a pine tree. It takes just absolute balls of steel to do. What? There's a OBS Studio plugin that I can just get a big red, like, recording light, you know, like an on-air light kind of thing. That would be pretty choice. Are there only 3 races left? If this is Average Man DNF, is that because they've crashed out, like the rest of the entire fleet is crashed out? I mean, those also look fantastic fun. The soapbox races, I think they're called. Where they're like racing downhill or whatever. Those are like great fun. I mean, one other kind of racing league that I think is in this game, in the lower categories, obviously, is lawnmower racing. And that is also, looks like it could be hilarious fun. You have so little health. Oh, England scored again. That is unfortunate. Okay, there's Frick. Or Frisk? Come back here. I've got 3 laps to chase you down. I want to see if I can win by murder. Okay, you're a slightly tougher fella. I hurt myself there more than I did them. My apologies for the ads, chat. I intend to be live when we return from the ads. Man, that's embarrassing as hell. That's actually just as embarrassing, I think. Almost the whole race in pristine condition. Now I decided to get acquainted with a wall. Reasons that escape me. For flip's sake, Joe, come on, mate. You trying to lose? You're trying to throw the race, bruh? I'll just have to settle for having only 2 people in the race. Having it as a very intimate head-to-head. But this is still one of the few moments where I might be able to lap 2nd place. I ran into it instead of him. I lost the wheel too now. So we've got a 45-second lead. I reckon we can cross the finish line. Whoa. That's crazy. There were only 2 people in the race in the end. Yeah, it was gonna need to be buffed out just a little bit. I'll put it on car sales, like, brand new, only 1 owner. Like new, sorry. Yeah, Mechanic Zhao will break out the hammer and give it a little bit of a bump here, bump there, break out the spanner. It'll be good as new. I think we'll leave it there and just sit in third, as is our increasing tradition in this car. What's up, fellas? I looked away at chat and the score. Oh, it's 3-1 now. That is unfortunate. Partly because it means I need to stretch the thing down more. But mostly because it means it's increasingly less likely that the Matildas will get the W. Just a little bit of WD-40, just a single spray. Kind of like a perfume, you just kind of waft it in the air. Just a... Or like a WD-40 incense stick or something. Aroma candle. Yeah, I need to... Okay, where are we? Unlock it. Let's take it down as such. There we go. Unfortunately, it doesn't have like a time, because I would really like to know like how much longer we have left. Because I mean that really changes the equation, right? If we've got a whole half left, then we might be able to pull something out of the bag. But seeing as it's 9:40 and the game started at 8, I don't know. I was feeling super confident about getting a W out of this one. I mean, if you want, I'm not desperate. I suspect it's not long left in the match. Because I think the halves are about 40 minutes each. I mean, I didn't think we were going to win, like, the whole thing. But I think we did pretty well, regardless. I think someone was saying whether it's the first time an Australian soccer or football team has been in a semi-final, but I might be wrong on that. Because obviously I guess the men's team competition is a little bit stiffer, and or our team is a little bit worse comparatively. guys just back out into anything. Finished first, and we got the best lap. Augers. And the front of our car looks recognizable. That's pretty exciting. And we apparently completed the world champion thing. Behold, the world champion trophy. Congratulations on completing the career. Thank you. What was that? Sorry, what am I trying to do? Okay. There is still one more event in here that we need to try and do. There's a Road Slayer one, which means we need to get a Road Slayer. Where is a Road Slayer? Do we not have a Road Slayer? I feel like we do. No, I guess not. We've really only had Euros. Ah, I forgot about the couch. Great car. Okay, well let's pick up that Road Slayer. I'd really like to pick up the Road Wagon, but it's not what they want. They want this. $16,000 dues. And then we're gonna upgrade the Slayer. Get it into A class. For a small price of 10,000 credits. Ah, damn it, I keep doing that. Back here, into here, down to here. Get some protezione on this bad boy. Oh, now we're back down to B class. Not cool. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's not quit the game. That's not what we want to do. We want to go back here, into here, do this. Oh, it's mono a mono. Okay. I forgot there were like dual races in this. We want stiff suspension. We want probably want standard or longer gear ratios, actually. Limited slip, and we'll leave it at that. Maybe slightly less limited. We're going to try and take a slightly hands-on approach. I broke too much. The front's looking a little bit worse for wear. The side's looking a bit worse for wear now. It'll probably buff out. Kind of need mechanic Jow on board, reaching out the side, fixing things as we drive along. TBH. I think we really need to do a number on them in that first corner. You can tell it's an American muscle car because it's only got 4 gears. It's probably an automatic too. Yeah, just far too close. Great corner from Jow. Oh, that's probably why, huh? Gone and lost a wheel. Let's, oh my goodness, look at the disparity in performance class. 286 to 240. Standard gears. Let's try and open that right on up. Back here, you bastard. That's one way to do it. It's gonna be really tough, chat. Try and hold them off. No, I straighten them up. Oh, we got just a piece of metal in the bonnet a little bit. I think I ate it? Sick. We are gaming, but we are not gaining. Gaming, but not gaining. That sounds like a great t-shirt. I really do think the best thing we can possibly do is just annihilate them on the first corner. take it from the top again. I think we've got the right kind of tuning. It's a matter of tactics. That may not have been the right tactic. Oh yeah! Okay, it turns out it was. What is the state of this guy's car? Not great. Perfect. Now we can just cruise it home, chat. Just gotta be a bit violent. This is a lot more relaxing all of a sudden. Everyone's cheering, they don't know I've murdered a person back that way. So the cops are going to be coming onto the course to try and catch me momentarily. Now I just need to not crash and destroy myself through various idiocies or whatever. Yeah, I think the game's over now. It's a real shame. Good old Hacksaw. He was kind enough to give me his car if I won. Which is now about half the length it used to be. And Hacksaw is basically an integral part of it because he's stuck in the middle. Best lap. Damn. We're crushing Hacksaw out here. I don't think he's even finished one lap. I don't know why that is, though. Can't be any particular reason. Such a nonchalant character in this game. There he is. Just parked casually, probably for no apparent reason. Definitely not because of extraordinarily large head trauma. And he's almost certainly not burning alive because his engine's on fire. See, this is where my dead man switch throttle idea would be useful. Which I may or may not have mentioned when I was live, but not live. But basically, have a engine that's always 100% throttle, except for a, I guess, combined brake and or clutch. That's the only pedal in the car. A brake slash clutch. So when you're conscious, you can stop. But when you're unconscious, you can't. Obviously, because you're unconscious. so you just go 100%. It's the opposite of a dead man switch. It's a alive man switch. So in trains or whatever, I'm pretty sure, a dead man switch means that you have to maintain like a constant level of force on the throttle of the engine. The train engine, I mean. Otherwise, it'll come to a stop because you're not pushing the lever forward. In this, it's the opposite. You're basically holding the lever back, and so it wants to go 100% the whole time. So if you're dead, then it will just accelerate until it runs out of petrol or the engine explodes. And that'll be very useful for Hacksaw over there because he could be flooring it into the wall. I'll give when we get around to Hacksaw, I'll give an example of what he could be doing. And hopefully not destroy my own chances of winning in the process. So what Hacksaw could be doing, hey fellas, is he could just be doing this the entire time. Because he's unconscious. Then again, his engine's probably dead. He probably would have been unconscious long before I killed the car there. And first hit would probably have knocked him out. Because it was a pretty big one too. What a stream, chap. Well, two streams, actually. The opening stream and the actual one, with a brief 50-minute intermission. Jeez. Still, I guess it's not terrible that it's taken me a year to just whiff it that badly. I did used to have a lot of trouble before I put that start streaming button there, of like forgetting to turn off the stream when I raided out. Ideally, now that I think about it, I'd have some sort of virtual or otherwise, you know, like on, we'll see it in movies and whatever, how like fighter planes have those, covers, I guess, over a switch to prevent you from flicking it when you're not meant to or you don't want to. I want one of those for this stream button now. Digital or otherwise. Is he gonna do it? Yeah, he's gonna do it. Oh, Hacksaw, why didn't you finish? That's weird. Now we finish the career, because we have done all the races. Pretty sure? Oh, no, we haven't. We're leaving some on the table. Well, let's go have a look at these ones then. East versus West. Demolition Racing. The TriStar. Oh. It's got super strength. This one might actually be the best option. Oh, this is a terrible racetrack. Because of this situation here. Okay. I'm also going to turn off that very depressing scoreboard. And we'll remove it. That is a right shame. Oh well. Can't win them all, I guess. Soft, excellent, short, probably for the best. Let's see what we can do. Pretty high revving for an American car. If I remember correctly, this is our Bruiser vehicle. This is like a car that was specifically meant to throw down with. Hey Shadow, you missed out on possibly my most embarrassing moment ever in streaming. How has your day been? We finished off the Wreckfest career mode though. I'm just going back and having a look. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, Shadow. You won't. Because I accidentally turned off the stream. And despite Wolf's best efforts, it took me 50 minutes to realize. So I was just having a real chill time, screaming to no one. Oh no! Oh, it was still on the road. That was fun. Oh yeah, what does modding a guitar look like? Is it like giving it better strings or what? Yeah, it's rough out here, huh? Till I've moved some buttons around. I think I know what happened. It used to be that my mute microphone button was not too far away from my stream button. They were like diagonally next to each other. So I wonder. And earlier on, I apparently didn't unmute myself, even though I swear I did. So I think what happened is the loading, you know, the countdown, the 5 minutes of the loading was done, and then I went to unmute myself and start talking, and instead I think I ended the stream. So there's going to be two streams.
Good news, everyone. Then good news, everyone.
Welcome on in, Frost. Welcome on in, and thank you for the follow, Cavalieri. I think I'm saying that right. Okay, that's not great. Welcome on in, everyone, to the second stream of the night. You get the picks, the strings, pick up, sorry, the strings. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling it would be changing out the strings for like performance strings or something. Want to talk about what? And who's Joe? Do we want to talk about Joe Biden? I mean, we can if we want, I guess. Me crashing. I don't remember that happening. Frost? I don't think that was me, actually. I think that was someone else. You must have been watching someone else's stream. I have actually never crashed in this game. I am an impeccable racer. Wreckmander can drive. Sometimes. He just can't drift. So I was drifting pretty well in this game. So I think that was when I wasn't streaming and I was just driving by myself and I didn't know it. No, I don't remember that, Frost. I think I would remember if I crashed. I think you're making things up. Still tired, Frost. From what? I mean, outside of just gestures at everything. Life. Oh, see, look. Zero crashing. That was all intentional. That's just defensive driving. I feel like you've mentioned it before, Frost, but would you be so kind as to remind me what you do for work? I guess we'll go this way this time. Yeah, saying hi to the fans. Hey fans, how you doing? I meant to be upside down. Gotta give the fans something TikTok worthy. Still on the road. I was mentioning earlier, this is definitely my brawler car. That's right, the mechanics, I forgot. Damn though, 2 jobs. Absolute hero. But, you know, such is late stage capitalism, unfortunately. Would I be right in assuming that the mechanics job is better than the Pizza Hut job, or are they both pretty kind of equally bad? Still, I mean, working 2 jobs, I definitely appreciate you turning up to the streams. Well, I'm playing this through Game Pass, so if you've got that, you can have a look at it on there. And I think I saw it was on sale? Yeah. Ooh, get crashed out. Oh, 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 oh. I really dislike those jumps. Actually, now that I think about it, this is a real Mario Kart of a track. I could definitely see, you know, Luigi and co driving along here. Again, that wasn't a crash, I was just checking the wall, making sure it was solid. A safety inspection kind of thing, you know? Yep, just making sure that wreckage was corporeal as well. It is. Oh, I'm in first, I didn't realize that. That's nice. This is a surprisingly good car for a car that I think I principally set up to just kind of beat down on other cars. Because it's got the tough, the big boy armor and stuff like that. I don't know, I can't recommend necessarily whether I'd buy Wreckfest or not. Just because I haven't bought it, so I can't say if it's worth the, I don't know, X dollars that you'd pay for it. But I don't regret my time I've spent with it, certainly. It has been good fun. Yeah, and I think if you're not going to get it through Game Pass, it's always preferable to get it through Steam. Still didn't crash. Not that I would, obviously, but just in case someone thought I may have there, that wasn't a crash. I think it's probably a bit fun at the lower levels, where you're playing around with like lawnmowers and couches and stuff like that. That's in my opinion, because I think it's probably its best where it's the most memey. Not to say it's not great here, but there's something just hilarious about driving a couch into another couch and launching the driver off of it and stuff like that. Absolutely a blast, and they're so delicate as well. And thank you. I do think Tony Hawk will be very proud of my grinding. Yeah, the Combine Harvesters are memey in particular because they the rear axles are the ones that turn instead of the front axles, so they handle in a very different way to what you're used to. It actually almost makes more sense to drive them in reverse, because then it's the more conventional front steering axle arrangement. Ow. Oh. Okay, that was not a crash. Not a crash. SS living to die. Damn, SS living to die. You depressed, bro? Want to talk about it? As I send him driving off a cliff. It's really disappointing there's not more kind of zany cars, at least in the base game. I don't know about the DLC. But I would love a double-decker bus. Or a bendy bus, even. I would destroy both of those cars. That'd be fantastic. I mean, taking a note out of Top Gear again, some more camper vans would be fantastic. Some more Winnebagos. Or some airport furniture. I mean, if the devs were cunning, they would somehow pair up with Fortnite and or Epic Games and get the battle bus from Fortnite imported in here as a model. I don't think I've had the opportunity to drive the limo. But again, that sounds like it would be hilarious fun. I haven't been able to, but I would love to pick up the kind of Griswold Woody station wagon that's in this game. I don't have the credits for it currently, I don't think. But I think that would be an absolute blast to drive. Weefer, you're looking a bit worse for wear, buddy. Or if Microsoft was feeling particularly generous, I would also love to see like the Warthog in here. That would be fantastic fun too. There's Dodgems? Oh, that sounds sick. Oh, the outhouse, that's right. It's like a Portaloo that you can drive around. I forgot that was in this game until just then. I think I've only seen it in a screenshot. I don't think I've ever actually seen it in the flesh, so to say, so to speak. So, Shadow, am I right in assuming that you are on, excuse me, on nights again this week? Oof. Have you adjusted better to British daylight time? I mean, as much as you can, seeing as you're working nights, I guess. I mean, I guess working nights would almost be a slight blessing in disguise, because you'd be closer to Utah time, I guess, in terms of like getting over jet lag and whatever. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I have never pulled an all-nighter before. Like, I've never woken up on one day and then had to work for the next 24 hours straight for like an assignment or something like that. So I am weak in that regard. I mentioned before, I think I was actually live at that point, not fake live. I am thinking of trying to do some sort of celebration, because it's been basically a year, well, it's probably closer to 14 months at this point, since I started streaming. And with the time off I've got coming up, doing some sort of, I don't know, streamathon or something to celebrate that. I don't know what that looks like, necessarily. But maybe that looks like trying out streaming for like 24 hours or something, I don't know. I've got a few more of these to have a look at. War wagons. I do not have a wagon. So, there's the limo one, and I don't have a limo. I do have a road slayer though, but I upgraded it too much. Let's downgrade it a little bit. Nope, we want the road slayer. I won that road slayer GT by running into it and killing the driver. And then I finished the race at a casual pace. Wait, hold on, if I do that, and then we come over here and we do this. We come over here and we do this. There we go, B class. Don't exit the game. Challenges. Challenge Wolfpack. Yeah, I always feel a bit weird about these cars, I guess, because I'm like, they seem to work really quite well. There's no reason why they couldn't be used as an actual car. Get that real soft, like. Limited it, and it's maybe a little bit harder. Alright, let's see if that's up to spec. Yeah, I mean, you'll be able to take it to the demolition derby track and then drive it to work the next day. We are speedy. Well, this is the non-GT version of that other car we saw, if that helps. Also, I can definitely, like, the one way you can tell these are American cars is they've got 4 gears. That's the unifying thing I've noticed for the American cars. Except for that car we were in last race, that had 5 gears. But my theory has collapsed almost immediately. Oh, last night at Bible study, that reminds me. We had a kind of fun group bonding night, I guess. And we went to an arcade, and there was one of those... What was it? It was like... It wasn't Daytona racing. It was like a Japanese kind of... Was it Midnight Racer or something like that? It was kind of like a street racing thing. And that was actually pretty fun. I did one race against 3 of the other fellows in the study, and I was driving the SLS AMG. Very nice, may I say. And despite the fact that it had a 6-speed H pattern in the arcade machine, I couldn't use it. Or at least I didn't think I could. Because the SLS has 7 speeds on its gearbox, so I just had to opt for a automatic transmission. But the really weird thing about that arcade game was that the steering wheel was so weirdly... what's the word? Like, temperamental almost? Like, it was very sensitive, but it also had a really... I want to say quite large dead zone in the middle, almost. So it wouldn't react, and then it would react really intensely. So it did make steering a little bit to get used to. But I came second to an Audi R8, so I did pretty alright. It took a lot of getting used to because I'm very much the PC player at heart, where I've got this kind of binary input. Like even now, I'm racing on an Xbox Series X, or Series controller, and I'm tapping it like full left or full right to turn. I'm not just like using it as an analog controller and just giving it a hint of left or right, you know? So I'm still very much binary on or off. So it takes a bit of conscious effort to kind of like, no, we're going to just do 50% or 23% to the left here instead of 100%. Which I think is partly why I originally, now that I think about it, played Horizon 2 almost exclusively in the cockpit view to kind of see the steering wheel and get that as a kind of reference point of, no, you don't actually need to turn to 100% lock in either direction. Did it work? No, because I'm still doing as we speak, but it was a nice idea at least. We had one race earlier on after I started streaming again, where there were only 2 people that crossed the finish line out of the 24 that started, because everyone else had died. It was that racetrack where it's got the 2 loops at the end, and you've got contraflow traffic on the one road section. So it was a bloodbath. I think there was only 3 cars from like the 9th or 8th lap. So they dropped real quick. Hey buddy, thanks for keeping me a little bit straight. Yeah, it was. And quite literally almost killed myself trying to take out the other guy. I think I limped across the line with 3 wheels. But I was 50 seconds ahead of the guy, so I had a little bit of time to spare, as it were. Best lap. I mean, it does help that we had a significant PI advantage over everyone else. Yes. Okay. What was the other one that we needed to do? There was that one we haven't done, which we can do. The limo one which we can't do, I don't think. We should have a look how much a limo costs. Because just owning a limo would be pretty choice. Can I not buy a limo? Okay, well that raises another question. How does one unlock a limo? And why is the screen black? So how have I missed unlocking it? Do I get it from this? No.
Johann Gutenberg made possible the printed page, introducing movable type that could be
No, I don't get it from that either.
The Chinese had used such type for half a century, but it was new in Europe, and its spread was...
Oh, this is our quick lecture on the Gutenberg Press, brought to you by DMC Free Music. Wait, hold on, didn't I get it? I did it. Didn't I get the reward? Yeah, I guess we're re-entering this to get the reward again. That's alright. I'm not going to complain too much about having to drive a limousine and a demolition derby twice. Alright, Mr. President, we're going to have to keep you safe. Okay, it's not last man standing though. Yeah, shut up and hold on. I'll get you to the prom. It might not look pretty, but we'll get there. Don't worry, you can still be homecoming queen. Okay, this was probably foolish to get that aggressive. It is. It's, I'd argue it's got a little bit more character to it, but it is probably a little bit rougher in the old ride department. And a little bit more unique in the paint job. Oh, well there goes the gearbox. We're just going to stay in third gear anyway. There's that obnoxiously large V8 that's no doubt in here. Warp. Ooh, that's looking a bit beat up there, huh? Yeah, surprisingly we've only got one, so little Jimmy and Jenny in the back on the way to the homecoming. He's gonna have to hope for the best. How did my bumper get lifted up vertically? mean, I doubt they would anymore, but if they could, it would be really nice for the BBC or whatever to... I mean, there'd be so many things you'd have to consider. But to add like the Top Gear limos and stuff like that into this game. But you'd probably then have to also get licensing permission from, you know, Fiat, MG, Alfa Romeo and Saab, and that would just be a disaster. God, just the slightest touch. I mean, you could always recreate it with like fake cars with relative ease, I imagine. I really do want to know what happened to my front bumper. Okay. Oh, you ran into the pillar, you dunce. You absolute melon. Okay, so I got an achievement for collecting more cars, so I guess I just got the limousine. What else is here while we're here? Do some folk racing? Yeah, and then it starts getting real drifty or something. That could be neat. And redneck racing. Oh, we need the mud digger. What's the mud digger? It does sound like a racial slur. Maybe it's just the accent I'm putting on it. Was this the one we were in before? No, I don't think it was. Where did I go? Well, we can do that one now, at least. Banger racing in a limousine. I don't mind if I do, actually. Wait, can we upgrade the limo? I think we can. If I had sufficient credits, we would be going so fast. I would be unstoppable if it weren't for the insufficient credits. As well as the tired sleepy. I'm on B class. Okay, so we're not B class. Can we still enter the race? Actually, it would probably make sense if we did something else first. What about some folk racing? We could do the rammer again, but I think let's try something different. We could try the super van, but there's no way in hell the super van has a 7.4 cornering ratio. We tried the Killer Bee out. That was my first favorite car in this game. The TriStar, let's go with the TriStar. That's a good balance between the Killer Bee and the Trans Am knockoff kind of thing. I'm just gonna get a jump while this happens. Hold on.
And I can't think of any other global movement that promotes peace, ideals, values on this big, beautiful planet.
I'm back with a jumper now. Yeah, right? They should just do a short wheelbase limousine, so it's got obscene overhangs, but it can corner like on a dime. I mean, isn't it like a classic Citroen ahead of us? There's so many classic cars in this game that are just like, you deserve better than this, you know? Oh, surprise! Okay, let's try that again. You can probably turn that down, turn the suspension down. Let's do that. I think that's a bit better. I mean, that's like a classic Mustang then. I think the trouble with playing this game is literally any of these cars could be like goals. It might take a little bit of work, but to fix them up, they could be super choice, like daily drives or whatever. Ooh. Welcome on in, cutie. Mooney cutie specifically. Well, any other cuties in the chat, welcome on in. How have you been, Mooney? How's the week treating you so far? Ugh. Again, why would you leave the glass in this car? That would be the first thing I took out. Tire check. Get your tires here. 4 for the price of 3. Can't find a better deal. You long lady, want some tires? Come get your tires here. Can't put a price on safety, madam. Can't put a price on safety. Come get your tires here. Oh, absolutely. I mean, the tires would be the least of your worries. It'd just be... I mean, not that it would matter too much. It's not like it's F1, but there'd just be so much metal detritus on the course. Yeah, there'd be... Yeah, you're right. There'd be corpses as well. It'd just be rough. So there'd be what? There'd be the fire department, the ambulance, tow trucks, coroner, undertaker, police probably. Scrapping companies. It'd be one of those kind of COVID-style portable freezer trucks. So the races could keep going while the bodies don't decompose. But yeah, it really is kind of like the Hunger Games out here. Suspension too soft. I don't know if it'd be a fleet of tow trucks or a fleet of bulldozers. Just to like push the car off the course. Or like some form of truck where it's like just a flatbed. You know, with those you know those claws where they just reach down and pick up stuff in a junkyard with like one of those on the back. Ah, come on, buddy. Oh, not again. Okay, we're gonna try that again. This time I'm not gonna roll. I say that with so much confidence. Yes, the one with the electromagnet. I mean, that's the real reason we're all wearing black. It's out of, it's out of commemoration of all the races that have died before us. Okay, I don't have 4 wheels, so we're gonna restart again. It's just a permanent, like, black armband, except we're just wearing all black, because there have been so many casualties. But this is the only way we can achieve citizenship or whatever in this dystopian world we find ourselves. Yeah, I don't think it would just be a fence, it would be like a ballistic glass wall. Like an aquarium thickness kind of thing. I think I'd probably feel safest just watching this event from a bunker. Or like a pillbox. Like Oppenheimer watching the detonation or whatever. Just through a little porthole. Yeah, the Goodyear Zeppelin would be better. I mean, I've really only been to one actual race event. I think it was like a Formula 3 or 2 or something like that. But I did notice that it was just really not that great to watch in person. Because say you're standing over there on the left, you really only see them when we come past here. And then you just kind of, I don't know, guess what happens. Hey buddy. Get wrecked. Literally. Or if you're lucky, you've got a TV screen. I do think you probably get a better view at home on the TV. Obviously, there's not the same atmosphere, I guess. But from what I've heard at Mount Panorama at the Bathurst race, a lot of people, well, A, get super drunk, but B, have TVs with them to watch it. Why is everyone spinning in circles? Going for this secret donut win? But then again, I feel that about a lot of sports. Like, I've often wondered why you'd want to get, like, ringside seats or whatever at the rugby or the football. I would have thought you'd want them to be a little bit far back. Kind of like in the movie theaters, you don't want to be right up front. Because then you can only see what's happening immediately in front of you. You want to be a bit back, have a bit of altitude so you can see a bit more. I mean, on that, my $1 million idea for sports broadcasts, particularly team sports, is a mini-map. I don't know why there isn't a mini-map in sports broadcasts that show where, like, all the different players are on the pitch. I think that could be fantastically useful to get a better understanding of what's happening outside of that single camera angle that you see. Okay, we only got 5 years. RIP. Maybe we should have extended the ratios just a touch. I mean, the other thing I wasn't prepared for when I went to this thing, admittedly a long time ago now, was it was just terrifically loud. I think I took earplugs, but even so, it was really loud. Speaking of which, around where I work, there has been a spate of cars that have been really loud. And they're also the cars where it's just like, come on, buddy. Like it was a Honda Accord Euro. And it didn't have like a body kit or anything, so I think it was just like basically stock. And you're just like, come on now. Is that really worth it? Do you really think that justifies the exhaust pipe, buddy? I just feel that if you're going to have all that bark, you have to have a little bit of bite to back it up, you know? My brother would have probably killed someone for the ability to go see monster trucks when he was 6. I don't know if he's still got an obsession with monster trucks, but he used to just love it. To the point where we would play I Spy, because we were a regular human family, on a road trip, and there was a good 50% chance that his thing that he spied was a monster truck, despite them not being one there. Thank you for saluting, ma'am. At the Royal Easter Show, which is like the big agricultural show in Sydney, I think they used to have like Truckosaurus or something like that. I don't know if that still makes an appearance. No, I don't know if I ever actually saw it. Because we used to go during the day and Truckosaurus came out. I don't think I've ever been to one of those like stunt show things, actually, now that I think about it. The closest I've been was I guess the Top Gear, well, the Easter show again, where they used to have the Holden precision driving team, which is not quite the same as a monster truck, but still cool nonetheless. And the Top Gear live show. I mean, you did make it sound pretty choice. The trouble is that burger probably cost £1 million. Should be sales fox. Hi. What will it take me to get you in a monster truck seat, a monster truck event venue's seats? I'm Shadow, and I'm here to get you to a monster truck event. Okay. Bruv, really? Really? I can't remember why I didn't finish this one off. Maybe I was meaning to, and because we didn't come back to it, I forgot, and we just went to the one after it. Guess we'll never know. Because, nope. Standard gear ratios. And for some extra money, I will drive you in one of the monster trucks, and you will partake in the event. To get a better seat than the passenger seat. Don't roll. On the road, eyes on the road. Don't chat and drive, Joe. I saw a rally tune, speaking of that, rally tune Bugatti Veyron. I saw a rally tune Bentley Turbo R, which I thought was quite topical because I'm pretty sure that's the car we deployed in Horizon last week. Which, incidentally, get excited, new Horizon update this week. New cars, very excited. I'm interested to see what the new cars in the auto show will be, like the ones we can get straight away, and what the cars that we will be unlocking this week are. Ow. So that'll be Friday, the new Horizon update, and then on Saturday, probably some more Car Mechanic Simulator, because I finally acquired the Lamborghini knockoff, and I've done all the performance upgrades on the engine, and it is now basically undrivable for some reason. Just like the M3 knockoff before that was. Probably for the same reason, because it's got approximately 100% more power. So I need to go into that Lamborghini and put some chunkier tires. Come on, straight on up. Let's go. That's a very well built thing. I'm impressed they left the Stratos out of the weekly events. I would have thought for certain that would have been in the weeklies. Wow, how are you not dead? Okay, well, they got a nice selection. I'm definitely interested in the Abarth 595. I'm hoping it doesn't have just terrible upgrades. Like, I know it's probably asking a little bit much, but I would like to see a different engine than just the Turbo Rally as an engine swap. It's nice to see Italy making a return to the Forza series, so it's not just Ferrari. Are we missing that entirely from the announcement, or just from the auto show? Excellent. I was hoping you might overcook. Ah, well. Get shreked. Oh wow, they got wrecked immediately. Oh, barely nicked that, lovely. I've said it before and I'll probably say it again, but I would really love to have like a behind the scenes look at the process they go through when it comes to getting cars in the game. Like what it looked like to negotiate with Stellantis to get the cars that they did. Are these the cars they asked for? Did they ask for more? Did they ask for less? Do they simply go to Stellantis and say, we want your cars, what do you want to give us? And then what's the process from there? Like, in terms of modeling and... I think I have. I think I saw in the Xbox app that it did say it was recently updated. Best lap! Okay, it is 11:05, chat. You know what that means? Time to raid out. Because this fox has work tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me, chat, for as long as you did. I appreciate it immensely, regardless. My apologies once more for the stream snafus tonight. I'm gonna say hopefully it won't happen again, but you never know. We are gonna raid out to friend of the channel, Pacer. They are currently in Assetto Corsa doing a race. I believe this is the second race they're doing. They've done a previous race where they did quite well. They're racing with Zavato Fox. So we're gonna go say hi to Queso. In the meantime, I will see you on Friday for the Forza Horizon update that we discussed previously. I hope that you have a good rest of your week. Let me try and turn off the music. Until then. And, yeah. I'll see you on Friday, and I promise this time, I'll go so far as to say, I promise this time, I won't turn off the stream by accident. So come along and hold me to it. Let's go say hi to Queso. Cheerio.